While waitressing, a woman asked me, "Are the shoes you're wearing comfortable to run in?" Her husband had just gotten up to use the bathroom. "Sorry, what?" I chuckled awkwardly. "Your shoes." She pointed down. Her hand trembled and she wasn't smiling. "They look like they're good for running in, even sprinting." I looked down at my sneakers. "I guess they are." "Why?" She ignored my question. "What size are they?" I furrowed my brows. "Size 7. Again, why?" She clasped her hands together like she'd just won the lottery. "I'm size 7 too." I thought she was either pranking me or high, but then she leaned close, her voice low, her eyes darted around. "I need to run." Right up at me. "Look outside." I did. Saw snow, ice coating the entire parking lot. "If I try to run barefoot, I'll slip. If I run in heels, I'll slip. Either way, he'll catch me." My stomach tightened. "Who is he?" "My husband." I paused. "He told me in the car that he's going to kill me tonight," she continued. My blood went cold. I saw what he packed in the trunk. I glanced toward the bathroom hallway. "Call the police." She laughed, bitter, quiet. "He is police. 15 years on the force. His buddies would arrest me before they'd help me." She squeezed my wrist. "Please, I need your shoes." I looked toward the hallway again. "How long do we have?" "I think he's taking a dump, so maybe 3 minutes. 4 max." I took a deep breath. "Okay, let's go. Bathroom, now." She stood up calmly, walked like nothing was wrong, walked me toward the door. I saw my manager frozen behind the counter, my coworkers with their jaws dropped, everyone watching me get dragged out in handcuffs. Then a detective walked in. He slid a photo of the heels across the table. "What do you know about these?" I took a breath. "A woman at the restaurant gave them to me. She said her husband was going to kill her tonight. Said he was a cop, so she couldn't call for hack." Silence on the detective's end. "That's everything. I swear." He stared at me. "Interesting story." "It's the truth." The detective paused. "Her story's different." My stomach dropped. "Go to the restaurant, check the cameras, you'll see everything," I pleaded. He studied my face, then stood up and walked out. I spent the next 2 hours wondering how on earth my Saturday turned out like this. Eventually, a different detective walked in. He took my cuffs off. "You're free." I breathed a sigh of relief. "What happened?" I asked. "Footage confirmed you were telling the truth." He sat down across from me. "Here's why we arrested you tonight." I leaned in. 4 hours ago, there was a robbery at Lexington Luxury Mall. A $200,000 heist. On the way out, the criminals spotted a patrol car. They panicked and ducked into your restaurant to blend in. He slid my sneakers across the table. The criminals were the woman who gave you the heels, and her husband. They needed a fall guy. So they found you and made up the husband story so you'd willingly take the evidence. We'd find you in stolen heels. She'd disappear.